We are a recycling business. We recycle organic waste, food waste. So the three products that we produce is electricity. We sell that to the Ontario power grid. And the fertilizer that we sell is a byproduct of the recycling operation. It is land applied and consequently provides nutrients for next year's grain crops. The thermal power that we harvest that from the power plant making the electricity provides heat to the biogas plant, the digester, and also a 7-acre greenhouse on site. The opportunity of grocery store packaged waste came about. We then looked for separating equipment. We came across Scott Equipment. Scott took us to England actually to look at some plants there. From there we talked with Scott more, and we liked what we saw as far as equipment goes, and we liked the people we were dealing with right away. We seemed to have a good relationship right off, so we put the order in a few months later, arrived on site. Everything was good. The process of putting in the order went through a number of steps. Our initial drawing, worked with Scott's engineers and to do the layout, footprint, the actual equipment itself. It was a quick process. We got right to the point, got the job done. And within 4 months of that, the equipment was on site. Scott came out for the startup. Initially, the startup went really well. We had contamination issues with things like a flywheel from a car, a piece of steel the size of a football, angle iron, different things. And not all the time, it was once every week or two. But when those things happen, we have some serious destruction inside the equipment. Scott was on site within 24 hours, defining themselves as a team player. We came up with a design together to be able to handle our contamination problems.
We had quite a challenge figuring out how to handle large pieces of metal in the separator.
That flywheel of the car, when it splits in two, it just causes havoc.
Well, Roger's problem wasn't going away, so we had to come up with a solution.
So we figured out the swing hammer design. Glenn and I sort of drilled into it for a couple of weeks. So we installed 1/3 of the paddles swing hammer in our first separator, and that was like a miracle. It just could take the pounding. We found a unique sweet spot between us that really came together nicely. It just has been a godsend to our business. So we really have appreciated Scott Equipment and their willingness to step outside the box and bring solutions. Scott Equipment,